here with the best of skincare tag. I was tagged by my good friend Andy, and this video has been going around a little bit. This tag originally was started by TT Sandra and Makeup TIA, and it's sort of gone around a little bit since then, and it's been a couple of weeks since Andy tagged me, but I had some time today and I figured what better time to do it than now. And I'm filming in my bathroom today because I explained in a different video, my husband has had food poisoning the last few days and he's sort of overtaken my normal filming room, and I figured since this was a skincare tag anyway, this would sort of be a good place to do it. I mean, not that you're going to see the rest of my bathroom, I'm not going to show you any of it because I didn't clean it, but that's what I'm going to do today. There are 12 questions for the best of skincare tag, and so let's just get started. So the first question is, what is your skin type? And I specifically didn't wear makeup for this video since I figured it's a skincare video, you should probably see my skin. My skin is typically oily and acne prone. I did have a few like really wonderful months when I was pregnant and you know, sometime postpartum where my skin was more normal than anything else, but it has sort of reverted back to oily, acne prone. It's not, I don't feel like it's not as bad as it used to be. It's sort of like, I feel like my hormones sort of balanced out a little bit, but I still do break out. As you can see, I've got some stuff going on my chin and my forehead mostly. It's just life. I also am oily, so I get a lot of oils sort of like in the T-zone areas. I don't really get any dry spots, so I don't know that I'm so much combination as I am oily, acne prone. I don't know. I do have better days than others. Some days my skin leans more normal than it does oily, acne prone, but for the most part it is typically acne prone and oily. So that's what we got going on today. So the second question is, how do you store your skincare products? Probably not the best way. I do store them all in my bathroom in drawers, on the counters. I do have some stuff that's like my backstock stuff that's in my closet, which is behind me. I do have sort of like a storage container for overstock stuff in there, so that stuff doesn't hit the bathroom until it's actually being used, but for the most part, stuff that's being used frequently, or at least that I'm testing or whatever, is in the bathroom, which again is probably not the best way to store it, but I mean, I really don't have any other options. I have cats and I've got a baby now, so like storing them, you know, out in the bedroom is not ideal because stuff will get knocked down, whatever, but so yeah, I just store stuff in my bathroom. I just make sure, you know, lids are sealed as tight as they can be before I put them away, and I try not to, I minimize air contact with them, and we do shower in here, so it does get kind of humid, but I haven't noticed that that really affects my skincare products at all. I don't find that it means my skincare products don't last as long, or I find them going off quicker. So I don't know. I've been storing them in here since we moved in here 5 years ago almost, and haven't had any issues. But 3 is favorite skincare ingredient. I was trying to think about this one because I have a lot of ingredients that I really like. I really like prickly pear seed oil. I really like hibiscus. I really like hyaluronic acid. There's just a lot of ingredients in skincare that I really like. I like vitamin C, astaxanthin. It's hard to pick just one, but I guess for my skin, I guess it's benefited a lot recently from products that contain hyaluronic acid. So at least for right now, I'll go with my favorite skincare ingredient as hyaluronic acid. I just have noticed a really great difference in my skin. It's smoothed out, it's brightened, it's the moisture is like, I feel like really good in my skin, and I feel like a lot of that has to do with hyaluronic acid. Whether it does or not, I don't really know, but that's where I feel I'm benefiting the most from skincare wise these days. So 4 is most indulgent product. If we're talking about indulgent based on price, it would be the Vintner's Daughter serum, which is the most expensive thing that I own, I think. I'm pretty sure. But if we're talking about in terms of experience, I don't know. This one is a really hard question. I do really think that Mahalo's The Unveil is pretty indulgent because it's a cleanser that's pretty expensive. It's like $70, but I think it is so worth the money. I talked about it in a Mahalo video I did Friday, I think, last week sometime, or the week before this video was originally posted, depending on when you're watching it. But I love The Unveil. I think it's a really amazing product. I think it's, for a cleanser, I mean, like a cleanser is on your skin for such a short amount of time that typically I don't like to spend a lot of money on cleansers, but That one is so, the Unveil just has so many like actual skincare benefits. It's not just a cleanser where it rinses your makeup away. It's actually sort of like an exfoliator. It's a really great, amazing cleanser. And I definitely feel like in that aspect it's indulgent. I don't even use it all the time because I don't want to use it up just because of how expensive it is. But it smells amazing, it's beautiful, it just works so well as a makeup remover and a cleanser. I love that. So the next question is best budget buy. I'm gonna go with this oil from Skin Renaissance. It's their rejuvenating facial oil. This oil I think is only $27 or $28. I feel like it works in the same category as a lot of really expensive oils. Like oils in the green beauty space typically can run you like $50 to $100+ depending on the company, the ingredients, what it's meant for, all of that stuff. But I feel like this is a really affordable skincare product that works as well or better than some of the other oils that I use. I've been using this for a couple of years. I think I discovered it about 2.5 years ago, and I've used, you know, one full bottle, and I'm already using up a second bottle. I've pulled it out of my drawer recently because I had forgotten about it, and it was still good. And it's got a lot of great ingredients that I love in here. There's hibiscus in here, frankincense, myrrh. It just has a lot of really great skin benefiting, like anti-aging, brightening ingredients in here, and I just think it's so great for the price that it is. So this would probably be my best budget buy. So the next question is, do you use any tools? And I don't. I used to use a Clarisonic, but I found that it was just sort of irritating my skin. I won a Michael Todd Sonicare brush or whatever it's called in a giveaway that I haven't even opened because I'm not interested in it. I mean the only tool that I guess I would use would be a conjac sponge, but that's only occasionally. I don't use that pretty regularly. I used to use it all the time, but I find that I use other stuff more than the conjac sponge these days, so that just sort of like hangs on my mirror, which you can't see. The next question is a loaded question because it's hard for me to answer, and it is best mask. That one is really hard for me to sort of like pin down because I feel like you can't just pick one mask that's the be-all end-all of all masks. I feel like that you can pick a best mask in a lot of different categories, whether it be like moisturizing, detoxing, brightening, whatever. If we're going to pick one mask, this is really hard, and I am planning on doing a bunch of facial mask videos. I've already started writing out like sort of a facial mask collection, but I'm gonna have to break it up into like a lot of different videos because I have a lot of masks. So I'm thinking about doing my facial mask collection in like categories. But if we're gonna pick one mask that I think brightens, detoxes, tones, I mean, if you're gonna pick one, moisturizes, probably Mahalo's newest, the Bean Mask. I know I'm talking about Mahalo a lot, but honestly, their products are really great for my skin type. I think that they're extremely effective. The amount of love and work and just dedication that Marina puts into her products, I think is amazing. And I think that they all just come out so well. There isn't one product that she makes that doesn't work for my skin. And I did recently talk about the Bean in a previous video, and I do think it sort of hits all of the marks that I want it to if you're gonna go for like a one size fits all mask. It does so many different things. It's rich in antioxidants, it's rich in detoxification ingredients, it's rich in brightening ingredients, it's rich in moisturizing ingredients. It just sort of it does it all. So I'm going to link to the video I did on the Bean, and then I'm also just going to link the Bean down below as well. But I think that this is probably best mask category, at least for the moment. But I've got so many different masks that I love, it's hard for me to just say that I'm going to use this mask and only this mask for the rest of my life, because that's not possible. That's not going to happen. But if you had to, like, you know, pin me to a corner and be like, best mask, it'd probably be that one. But I love a lot of great face masks, and you guys will start seeing those soon. I think I'm gonna start putting those together pretty soon. So the next question that I've got here is best multi-use, and I'm actually gonna go with Ococo's The Sublime Balm, Ococo Cosmetiques. Their Sublime Balm can be used in a lot of different ways. I like to use it as a cleanser. I like to use it as a moisturizer after their oil. You can use it on parts of your body. You can use it as a moisture mask. You can use this a lot of different ways, and I find that this is probably my best multi-use product. A lot of times when a product will say multi-use, or you can use it in so many different ways, I tend to not do that. Like oils, they say you can use it on your hair, your skin, your body, blah blah blah, whatever. I will only use it in sort of like one way. But I find that this product is the one product that I actually will use in a lot of different ways. I like to use it as a cleanser first because you can rinse it clean. It sort of like breaks down into a milky emulsion, sort of like the Unveil does, but this one you can actually use in more ways than the Unveil. I also like to use it as a moisture mask. I like to leave it on. If I'm not wearing makeup, I will leave it on as sort of like my cleanser mask for like 20 or 30 minutes to sort of like really moisturize my skin and clean it at the same time, and then I'll break it down with the milky emulsion to cleanse my skin. But if I'm wearing makeup, I'll just use it as a cleanser. I also like to use it as a moisturizer after the Precious 16. So you can use this product in a lot of different ways, and I just think it's really great. It's a really great multi-use product, and like I was saying, there aren't a lot of products that I'll actually multi-use, but this is one that I will use for a lot of different ways. So number 9 is, if you had to stick to one skincare brand, what would it be? And you're probably going to guess already what this is, but I would probably have to pick Mahalo, because like I was saying, all of the products are really geared towards acne-prone, oily skin, which I do have. I just find that her products are some of the ones that I get the most benefit from. Like her detox mask is the best acne detox mask for my skin that I've used, and I've used a lot. The Unveil cleanser is beautiful. It is my favorite cleanser by far. The Bean mask is also fantastic. The Rare Indigo is one of my favorite balms. The Petal is a really great moisturizing exfoliating mask on the same level as that. The Vitality Elixir is a really great oil. The only thing that she's missing, which I do know that she's working on, is a toner. But so like definitely once the toner comes out, I definitely think that you can use all of the products from the Mahalo line and not use any other products. And I totally would if I weren't a blogger. If I didn't blog and I didn't like review products and stuff, I probably would pick the Mahalo line as my only line of products that I use. Because it would be effective skincare that's indulgent and luxurious, but not, you know, super overly expensive. It's expensive skincare, but it's not, I don't feel like it's the most expensive in green beauty, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's probably the line that I would pick if I stopped blogging today and I stopped buying product and I stopped receiving product. I would stick with the Mahalo line. Would probably be the only line that I would use. I mean, it is still hard though, because I do love a lot of different lines. There are a lot of great brands that I love, but if you had to, again, pin me to a corner and make me choose, I would choose Mahalo. So the 10th question is best spot treatment, and that is the Uma Deeply Clarifying Blemish Spot Treatment. I've used a lot of spot treatments because, again, I have acne-prone skin, so I have tested a lot of spot treatments. I've used a lot of different spot treatments. This one I've found to be the most potent, the one that dries my skin the quickest. It like makes my really swollen, like cystic acne go away the quickest. It just works amazing well. I do think like diet and what you put into your body says a lot about what what your skin portrays. And I have eaten a lot of sugar recently, and I do think that my skin reacts very strongly to sugar, which sucks because I love sugar, but I also know sugar is not the best thing for you health-wise. So I am trying to rein in my sugar consumption, but it's difficult because some days you just want like 10 really warm chocolate chip cookies and you're just gonna eat an entire pan of brownies. And being pregnant has really sort of like messed up my food system, because I used to not eat sugar hardly at all, and now all I want is sugar. All I want is brownies and cookies, and that's all I want these days. But the Uma Deeply Clarifying Spot Treatment definitely has been a wonder worker for any acne that's popped up. I did want to show you that I am like breaking out. Today I woke up with sort of like a lot of really sort of like angry spots, and this will work in the next couple of days. It will make all these spots sort of like go away and start to heal, and I won't hate my skin so much. I definitely have found that since using this, I have hated my skin less, even on days that I break out, because I know that this is going to work so well to get rid of them. So the next question is favorite step in your skincare routine, and that is going to be masking. I love at the end of a day, after I've put the baby to bed, picking out a mask that I feel like my skin will benefit the most from that night. I have a lot of different masks. Like I said, I'm going to be putting together a lot of mask videos, but I love sort of gauging what my skin feels like at the end of a day, like what it really needs. Like, does it need moisture? Does it need a detox? Does it need Does it need, is it dull? Does it need some brightening? Like, I love figuring out sort of like what my skin could benefit the most from that night, and then sort of like going through my collection of masks and figuring out which one I want to use to sort of maximize the most benefits to, you know, make my skin look its best. So I love masking. Masking is my favorite thing to do. I don't get to do it as much as I used to, just because, you know, being a mom, it's hard. It's hard fitting in your favorite parts of your skincare. I used to like to take 2 hours at the end of the night to do my skincare. I do not do that anymore. But yeah, I still love a good mask. I try to mask twice a week at least. Sometimes I only get in once a week, and if it's a really bad week, I don't get any in. But I love masking, and I love all the masks that I have. And I can't wait to start sharing those with you. Like I said, I'm putting together those videos, so I'm definitely looking forward to telling you about my favorite masks, putting them in categories so you can pick, you know, which ones that you would want to try in those categories. And the last question is, what is on your skincare wish list? And honestly, I don't know that I have anything that I'm like, that is on my wish list. You know, maybe the Jordan Samuel products. I have been looking into those a little bit, like the cleanser and the hydrate. Not so much the oil, because I'm really good on facial oils, but I've been looking into the cleanser and the hydrate that he offers. It's hard. I mean, because honestly, when I have something on my wish list, I typically will just buy it. I don't know that there's anything else really that at this moment I'm like, I can't wait to get that, or I have been wanting that for a while, except the Jordan Samuel skincare products, the hydrate and the cleanser. That's probably it, actually. Well, I mean, some of the Precious Skin Elixir products I have been wanting, actually. There's like a honey mud sort of product. I think maybe it's called the honey polish or something like that. That looks really nice. And I feel like there are a couple other products from her as well that I've been interested in. So Precious Skin Elixirs, Jordan Samuels. The Uma recently came out with a new cleanser and toner that I'm definitely interested in. Because it's like a rose cleansing grain sort of thing, and then sort of like a papaya exfoliating like toner product. I'm definitely interested in those. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know that there's much else. Are there any masks that I've been wanting? I can't think of any masks that I've been wanting either. I'm definitely out of room in the mask department. My drawer, my most recent mask addition is the Bean, which I got a couple of weeks ago, and I can't fit it into my my mask drawer. I have a whole drawer for masks, and it's now full. I cannot fit this one in, so I'm gonna have to start doing some mask decluttering. But in terms of skincare wish list, I think that's it. I don't actually have a ton on my wish list right now, just because typically, like I was saying, I either receive or get by myself, you know, things that I've already been sort of like wishing for. But that is all that I've got for the best of skincare tag today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will tag some ladies down below who I know haven't done this tag yet, and I would love to see them do this tag, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.